fellow Frank fans. I just realized the other day it's been about 2 months since I did a tutorial, so I decided to do a quick one here on the song Had Enough from Full Circle album. I haven't done any tunes from that one yet, so I figured this one kind of jumped out at me. It's got it's not extremely hard, but it's there's a lot of mechanics to pull it off. It's in the key of E minor pentatonic, at least the solo. The big jam at the end is. Once again, it's taken me a while to get back to doing tutorials. I had some pretty major eye surgery back on May 10th, and I've still got a gas bubble in my eye, but I can see much better now. So I figured I'd take a crack at this. The main riff in this is kind of a variation. You'll also find the same pattern in Trying Anyway, slightly different in terms of the picking sequence, but it's kind of the same chromatic notes. And those are closely related to the chromatic walk-up that's in Hey Joe by Hendrix, which many people will be familiar with, where it goes. This one is based off of that, but it's up here instead of down here. It's starting, and it starts on the D, 2nd string, 5th fret, and it's a double hit. And you're going 2 hits there on the 5th string, on the 5th string, 5th fret. And then you're coming down here to the 6th string, 2nd fret, 3rd, 4th, 5th frets, walk up. And then you're coming here to the 3rd fret on the 5th string, C, toggling back and forth between C and D. And then every other time it comes up here to an F on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. So, I'm sorry, 4th string, 3rd fret. So the whole pattern would be so here, instead of going C to D, you're going C to F. And that alternates between the C and D. So it's CD on one turn and CF on the next turn. The rest of the pattern is the same. And there's always a double hit on the D that starts it off. With this, the difficult part is, unless you're a pinky player like I am, the only alternative you have is to do it this way and slide down, slide out of your box pattern down a half step to catch that F sharp, 2nd fret, 6th string. So it's, and then you've got to slide up and then walk chromatically with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers. So that's the other way to mechanically do this, is is going just an open D. You're up here, top 3 strings, slide off, and then hammer on the 6th string, 5th and 7th frets, up to the 5th string, 5th fret, and hammer on to the 7th. You're doing that same chromatic pattern starting here on the 5th string, 7th fret, and you're walking up. The first time through, you're walking chromatically all 4 frets here from the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then the same thing here on the 6th. Double hit there again on the top note. Now this time you're doing 6th and 8th and 10th frets on the 5th string. So that's that. It's and here you've got 9 hits. So back into the same pattern as before. The intro pattern goes, so that's 4th string, 12th fret, up to the 15th, and then you've got the 3rd and 2nd strings here on the 12th fret. So you can also do it this way. I think this one sounds more mechanically natural with the hammer on. So that's 3 times in the beginning. Come down a half step and then you're into the riff. And then that part is also at the end, but it goes 4 times. The only tricky part is coming out of that 9 count down here. It's kind of a snap on a half beat, I think. So it would be. Try that again. Those are all the key parts to this song that I could pick out. Like I said, it's just kind of a cool riff derivative that also exists in Trying Anyway and also in Hey Joe. But it's that extra part where it goes up every other time to the F, I think really sets it apart, makes it really distinct. You also want to palm mute it a little bit during the verses. Kind of comes down in volume, and you can just palm mute it there and chunk it up a bit. The song basically is just a long extended solo in E minor pentatonic after that. I'm not even going to try and figure out the riffs. That's just Frank being Frank. But